Crypto Visionary to level 3. Crypto Visionary to level 3. Bay 13 is now available for loading. I repeat, Bay 13 now available for loading.
Hi. I think we're live. I think we're good. See if we can... See. Resequence, what's up? Mr. Blazerman, what's up? Hello, everybody. Chris, what's up? Hold on, do I see? Yeah. All right. Hi, everybody. You guys can hear me? All right, everything's okay? Hello. Let's see. Hold on a second. Hideo Laveria, hello. Ron7H, hi, how are you? Okay, everybody. Happy Friday. We're here. I gotta go live on Instagram now. Hold on. Nope, don't need that. Give me 1 second here, we'll get this party rolling. How is everybody so far? While we're doing this, hold on. Let's find some better music real quick. Go live on Instagram, minimize that. I think we're doing all right. All right, cool. Let's see, dystopian synthwave, something royalty-free music. Yeah, sure, that'll work. I think. Yeah, we'll try this. We'll try this one. I was already listening to this one. That's okay. That works. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Happy Friday. Welcome on in. Can't speak today. I am still insanely tired, so I'm celebrating with a monster. And I have a goat right here too. That's cool. That's fun. Doing good. Just finished Attack on Titan. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I still need to watch Attack on Titan. I've never watched that one. It's on my list of things to watch. All right. I think I'm good on all platforms, right? I think we're live on Twitch too. Yep, we're good. Beautiful. Well, hi, everybody. I told you guys on, was it Wednesday, that I was going to work on this throughout the week. And spoiler alert, I didn't get a single freaking chance to work on this week. So, we're going to finish this puppy off. Hopefully. I think I can get most of it done during this stream. I'm hoping. So we're going to just apply my UV pastel tile. See what else we got to do here. I think that's kind of it. We got some work to do. Hello, Flicker. What's up? All right. So, we're going to continue with Rizom today. Much as I am tired of UVing this thing. It's all going to be worth it once we get this into Substance Painter. So, can't wait for the rigging portion of this. Mr. Blazing Man, I'm not rigging this. What's up, Owl? I feel like I would be insane. Maybe I will someday. Maybe someday. But it would be incredibly difficult considering I have posed this now. So I don't know if I will or not. Did you have a cockatiel, right? Because I also have... Yeah, we have two of them. That's cool that you have one. Yeah, you can't really see him. He's actually, like, throwing his wings out right now. He does this thing where he says big wings. He learned it from TikTok, so he goes, big wings. And so that's all he's doing right now. I think you guys can kind of see him. Let me see. Maybe? Not really. My mic arm's in the way. But yeah, I have two cockatiels. Good morning, TX Kai. Doesn't even look like you're done 10% of the UVs. I'd be losing my mind. No, so I've done a lot. Check this out. I would be losing my mind if I hadn't done a lot. But I will show you everything I've accomplished so far. So, I forgot to turn that off. Hold on. Turn that off. So I can select my group of completed things and isolate. So I've actually done a pretty large chunk of this thing. Even though it doesn't feel like it. So we're good. We're good. I'm not losing my mind just yet. Hello, Chimlu. How are you? Justin Bieber fan through and through. Yes. What are you working on? It looks crazy. Indirect stake. So for everyone who's interested, this is what I'm working on. This is a biomechanical xenomorph. This is the clay render that I did for Instagram because I couldn't not share this thing. It has turned into something I didn't expect it to turn into. So, yeah, it's going to be really fun to texture. I'm really excited to texture this. I'm lost for words? Why? Don't be lost for words. How much have you completed UV unwrap? So if I select all that's left, so we have 400 pieces left. This model is 1,200 pieces. So I have, what is that? 800? I've done 800 pieces so far. The rest of it's really big stuff, and we're going to get through it really quickly, so I hope. I'm going to do some of this stuff just to get the momentum going and just to make myself feel better about this hell that I've created here. But, you know, remember, Rizom makes this easy. Easier. I still hate it, but it's slightly better. Slightly better. Hey, Kelsey, how are you? My mouse pad, like, moved. And my groove is thrown off. I gotta fix this. Okay, there we go. Okay, so... yeah, I'm, like, totally not prepared for this, but that's okay. We'll get going into this. What did you like the most on this model? I don't know. I haven't liked it yet. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I like the model. I haven't liked much of the process yet, just because it's just, I don't know. My favorite part is honestly texturing, and that's where I'm really gonna find that I really fall in love with this. But right now, I don't know. I guess the head was the funnest part. Why are you screaming? No need to scream. Thank you. Mari versus Substance. I couldn't tell you. I've never used Mari because it's too expensive. Good God, 1,200 pieces. How are you doing mentally? I'm prepared for the Jaeger. I'm prepared for the Jaeger. We'll put it that way. Why are you screaming? No idea. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. Should be their slogan pitch. What, Mr. Poison Man? What? What slogan? Honestly, you know, I used to like really stress about stuff like this until I was talking to another artist who actually worked for ILM, and they were talking about, or no, it wasn't ILM. I think it was Weta, and they were talking about the stuff they did on Dune, and they were talking about like how many UV tiles one of their models had, and it was like in the thousands of UV tiles. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna complain. Rizom hates, oh yes, Rizom makes me hate life just a little bit less. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. My thought here is to select as much of this as possible. That one is an outlier for some reason. Why are you an outlier? Oh, it's got the... oh. Okay, well, that's fine. That's actually okay. So that makes sense as to why Rizom was ignoring that one, no matter what I did. All right, well, we're gonna do one of these. And we're just gonna go with it. In fact, I'm just gonna isolate this one because that's all I need. All right, how's everybody doing? You guys have a good week? Cockatiel also wants to do UVs, am I right? That's why she's shouting. She just screams. She's just crazy. It will be quiet. They will both be napping, and she will just wake up and just be like, I'm gonna scream right now, and just like go for it. They told us females would be quieter, and I'm like, you are full of crap. Because they are not. But we love both of them. If you guys ever want to see pictures of my cockatiels, I think they're in my Discord. Maybe? Did I put pictures of them in here? Let me see. Yeah, they're in my Discord. One of them is in my Discord. Where's the other one? Oh yeah, no, she's in there. All right, they're both in there. Okay. Cool. But if you didn't know, there's a Discord you can join. So, you're welcome to join if you want to. You duplicate UVs and Rizom like you do. Yes, so that's exactly why I'm doing this one piece. So what I'm doing here, if I de-isolate that again. So by selecting basically this piece here, I'm hitting the similar button. So the similar button is looking through the chain and establishing, okay, so these pieces all have the same geo, even if it's a little bit different. So it selects everything that is the same geo, that hasn't been modified in any way. And then I can isolate that. And then when I UV this, I can copy this down this chain. So this means that these ones are similar. The other ones must have had a change to them. I'm not really quite sure what it was, but figure it out later. But yeah, I can just basically UV this top one and then duplicate it across. No problems. Okay. Let's see. So I think what I'm going to do... There's also some really good symmetry tools. I just kind of forget to use them. I know I probably should, but it's okay. And then the nice thing about Rizom is you can tag things. So I can tag everything with like flags saying that they were completed or not completed. It makes things super nice. Software name, Rizom. This is Rizom. All right. Caffeine's done. Okay. So I want that. So I'm going to cut each one of these just off completely. These are small areas that the seams aren't really going to matter all that much, so... And then I'm thinking I can just select these corners, huh? Nope, of course not. Of course I can't. Alright. It's alright, there's always a way to do this, and this is one of the really nice things about Rizom, is I can just select these top edges, and then it'll just finish the whole selection through. We're going to Bifrost, sent progress on WIP. Oh, hell yeah, let me look, hold on. I need to do some more Bifrost stuff. I just don't have, like, the time. How many objects done? Still to go. Okay, so we started at 1,200. We are now down to 400. So it's coming along. As for texturing, that's going to be a whole nother nightmare. Thankfully, I already preset this up for Substance Banner, so shouldn't really have to stress about it too much. That's what's going to be really nice, is this is just going to be like a direct carryover to Substance, so once I get the UDIMs set up. That's going to be kind of the bigger pain, is setting up the UDIMs. I'm not really looking forward to that. Alright. Cut those will come off. Maya and this software are different. Yes, so this software is only for UV unwrapping. Maya is for everything else. Best way to do that. Can't wait to see this in Unreal. I can't either. I really hope my GPU will take it. Resquins, let me see what you were doing. Hold on. WIP. Oh, okay. So you're doing kind of like a... Is that supposed to be like a jelly or a jam? That's cool. I'm excited to see how that turns out. Same dude putting in the work. Texturing will be enjoyable. Yeah, texturing's my favorite part. That, and I get to use the, the screen, which is nice. I hate having this and not using it, because it just sits here staring at me. And like, I know a lot of people use Maya with a pen. I can't. I have tried. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Oh, I want to cut this off. Thinking, yeah, I think I'm just gonna do one seam straight down the freaking middle. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's gonna work just fine. Although I'm wondering, no, hold on. So this is one of those situations where I'm like, okay, so I want the seam here. I want to continue this seam through because I don't want to just have a bunch of little areas clustered together. All it's going to do is confuse things. So we'll do it this way. should hide that just well enough, and then we can unfold. How much time do you take for a big character project on average? So, this is only my second character. The first character was BD1. But so far, this one's about 27, 28-ish hours in. So, something like that. What's up, Steve Joshi? How are you? How do people use pens for Maya? See, I don't know. I really don't know. I was watching... Who was I watching? I forgot his name. But he was on YouTube, and he was explaining how the pen changed his life in Maya. And so I was like, well, if it changed his life, it must change mine. And I started working with it. I'm like, this sucks. Like, this is just truly awful. So yeah, long story short, I decided not to ever do that again. There's just too much. Like, I know there's like a lot, and like, I guess it's a little bit different too if you have a Wacom. The Wacom has a couple more controls that like this XP pen doesn't have. So I guess that's a little bit different, but you know, I don't know. What's up, Jimmy UK? How are you? Whipped cream. Okay, I see what you're doing. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. If you guys use a pen for Maya, let me know what you think about it, because I don't know if I could. Well, I know I can't. Okay. Let's check the distortion on that. I'm okay with that. That's not right. So what happened here? What are you? Select this and figure out where... Oh, I didn't think about that, did I? So basically that's getting... Alright. We're just gonna... I'm just gonna cheat it a little bit. Am I? Do I want to do that? I don't want to do that. Because basically that's not unfolding. I could just cut it in half all the way. What would that do for me? Just creates a seam, but it's really not that bad of one, so let's try this. I get using a pen for ZBrush, but now I'm like, yeah, I have no idea. Bought a 4060 arriving today. Nice. That's good. I should have gotten a 4060 because it's better than my 3070, which is really sad. Really sad that NVIDIA did that, but is what it is. The amount of gestures you'd have to set up for that, geez. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I tried to set up some custom like buttons and gestures and all sorts of stuff, and I just felt like navigating was so much more painful. I couldn't do it. Alright, so that's better. We got a lot less distortion. There's a little bit here, but I'm not super stressed about that. So I think we're good to call that. So we're going to take that. We will select all of this junk. Select similar. Is Rizom hard to master? No, not at all. It took me like, I don't know, 3 weeks to get used to using it. I'm still finding like new tools here and there, but otherwise it's pretty easy. All right, so we're gonna duplicate that across. Yeah, Resequence, I wish I had gotten a 4060. I honestly shouldn't have jumped the gun and gotten a 30 series, but it was a different time. That was back when GPUs were like impossible to get. I mean, yeah, like I'll use a pen for Substance. It really works well for Substance, but I can't imagine using it for Maya, let alone this. What was I trying to do? I was trying to UV with a pen. I hated it. How efficient is it compared to Maya or Blender add-ons? UV unwrapping wise, I'm planning to switch. So, the technology with Maya and Rizom is basically the same, except Rizom has better unwrap algorithms and better edge tracing algorithms. So it's much faster. And like right now we're waiting because I'm literally taking the UV from the top part of this spine and copying it down. But it took my efficiency with UVing and shot it through the roof because it took me forever to UV, just because I hate doing it. I hate the process of it. And so when I switched to Rizom, just the speed increase alone was enough for me to like not hate UVing anymore. So it's well worth it. It's well worth switching. Rizom does have UDIM support, yes. Yeah, once I'm done unwrapping this, I'll set up my UDIM tiles. Bing bong! What's up, Amulet? This part takes a while. This is the only thing that I've noticed with Rizom is that if you're working with a really dense model like this, it takes a bit. How much are you? I'm doing good. I'm alive. I'm tired, but I'm alive. Just trying to finish this up so I can actually start painting the stupid thing. Because this was supposed to be done on October 31st, and here we are on November 8th. So, there we go. Oh dear God, what happened? Oh, okay. Layout. Look at that. Look at that! I didn't unwrap it. Hold on. Now look at it! Alright, perfect. Beautiful. Okay, so that takes care of all that junk. We'll select it real quick. Tag it as completed. And hide it. And slowly but surely, this model gets a little bit easier to look at. See how many of these are the same. I think they're all the same.
Do it!
Are they not?
Just
No,
do
this is
it!
different.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Ah, all right, it's fine. It's whatever. Isolate. All right, so at least these are all the same. So we're gonna go ahead and just slice this bugger apart. Thanks for the answers. Just curious how you were streaming to Instagram. So I use OBS, and then with Instagram, you can stream to Instagram once you hit 1,000 followers. At least is what my understanding was, because I didn't have the option before. But I use a vertical plugin that's developed by Harris Heller. He's on YouTube, but I forget the name of the plugin. But it's really cool because it just lets me do a dual stream basically, and then I have another plugin that lets me do a tri stream, so I get to stream to YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram at the same time. Let's see. Did that one even pop up? I didn't see that pop up, Amulet. Just a mild delay, no big deal. Wait, what? Speaking about shy, rewatch the Transformers movies. That TikTok is 1K for streaming. TikTok is also 1K for streaming. What's up, Z? Awesome, yeah. When would you say connecting vertex or edge together be better than one or the other? It's kind of the same thing, really. Like, edge is going to take care of more for you, so like, if you were to like take, say, this edge, right? If you were connecting these together, to do this vert-wise, you'd be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 verts when you could just do 3 edges and just snap them together. So it's more efficient. I think that's what you were asking. Music is a little bit loud for my taste, so I'm going to turn it down. I signed up for Epidemic Sound, and evidently somebody set my account up a while ago for YouTube and streaming and stuff like that, so I wasn't able to do their trial like I was hoping to. So I gotta completely reset and ask them to approve to connect me as like a regular account, I guess. I don't know, it's stupid, but I'm hoping to change the music next week. Gonna change it up and make it all professional and nice and fun. Just chilling after work. Nice. How was work today? It's boring for me. Cut. And I think what I'm gonna do is just make this easy on myself. I'm gonna have this unfold one thing I didn't like about Rizom was there's like very little documentation on like some of the selection, like how you select things. And so figuring that out by myself was kind of a pain, but otherwise their documentation is solid as hell. Okay, so that one's good. The same thing over here. Anybody working on anything cool tonight? I know Resquin said he was working on Bifrost. Ruchith, hi, hello. Is Blender right? Which version are you using? So I don't use Blender. I use Maya, but Blender is a perfectly good tool. There's nothing wrong with it. I would assume you'd want to use the more recent version, but that would be more for somebody who uses Blender to answer than me. I was looking at Epidemic Sound, maybe set up some stream stuff. You liking it? I like the music choices. I don't like that they were very not cool about giving me another trial, even though I didn't set up the trial in the first place. So that was kind of a bummer, but otherwise I like them. I've used them before. Then? What do you mean, Richith, then? Yeah, this is called Rizom, Richith, if you're curious on what software I'm using. Good morning, Himanshu. How are you? All right, so I think this will work. Let me just select all this junk here. We'll go ahead and unwrap it. Lay it out, make sure there's no distortion. Oh, there's a hell of a lot of distortion. What got missed? Something's still connected. Ah, I see. I see what it was. Sorry, I'm late. Oh, no, you're never late. You guys can make it whenever you can make it. You are never required to be here. You're always on time, no matter what. What have your thoughts been on Epidemic? I like the music choices. I've already got a pretty good playlist built out. Like, I'm pretty happy with the music choices. I just don't like that their answer to me was basically, hey, screw you. You're going to have to switch to a paid account, which you can't do. That's the other thing that bugs me. If you sign up for a 30-day trial, but you can't use the social media sites, you actually have to email their customer support to switch your account over, which bugs me. I built my PC during quarantine with a 710, still using it today. Finally got the upgrade. I'm so happy. That's nice. I built mine during quarantine too, and it's getting time to upgrade it. I think I'm actually going to wipe it tomorrow and put Windows on it again and just start fresh. Can't have it all, I guess. Need to see what their plans are like. Then back to making cylinders. The plan's pretty good. I think it's like $17 a month or something like that. It isn't terrible. Could be worse. Where did you live? Because when I go there, I want to meet you. I live in New Mexico, so if you ever come to New Mexico, I guess maybe we'll do a meetup or something. Sir, when will you start in Substance? As soon as this UV is done. So hopefully after today. Sorry I'm too early. Too early for what? You're not too early. Pay for a whole year and save $80. Yeah, but I don't like throwing a lump sum of money at it like that. I could do that, but I already have to do that with Maya in like a week or two, or a month or two, and I'm not ready for that. Like, I really don't want to buy Maya again, but, you know, at least it's the indie one. It's cheaper. All right, so we're going to go ahead and apply everything. Let's go ahead and that actually reminds me, I'm going to check real quick because I don't really know when. Oh, there's a new version of Maya? Hello. I know what I'm doing. They've actually been really solid with the updates to 2025. I'm really happy with it. Let me see what my... Pull this over here. Can't give away my license on stream. That would be dumb. Will you do any tutorials on Rizom? Yes. I plan on hopefully getting one out next week. Oh, I just want to see when my Maya subscription comes up. Oh, sweet. I have till February. All right, that's cool. Why am I not hearing those? That's kind of weird. know why I'm not hearing those anymore. Weird. Sir, I want to learn substance from you. So I am going to start trying to teach some substance stuff. I'm still relatively, like, inexperienced in substance. So my general rule, if you guys have been around long enough to know me, I don't like teaching things that I haven't been using for a long time. So I'm still kind of getting to a point where I'm comfortable teaching substance. A couple of my videos have done pretty well with the stuff I've done with substance, so I will be looking at it more. There's a lot of distortion there that I'm not cool with. But yeah, they'll come eventually. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna do this. I need to relieve some of that tension. Also trying to find a new app to do the shattering in Maya because the default shatter tool in Maya is not good. At this time, there's a job for 3D modelers? Absolutely. It's a little bit light right now just because the industry itself is kind of in a bit of a pickle, but there are jobs for 3D models all over the place. Sometimes you don't even realize it. Like a lot of the stuff you see on like store shelves and stuff like that, that's usually a 3D model that was like put on the advertising packages. Like if you guys watch Patrick 4D, he does a lot of the like Dunkin' Donuts advertisement stuff. So there's always a market for it. I hate having to reapply that, but it's better this way. Oh, that was actually really fast. Okay, cool. So select all that, unfold. That hopefully saved me a little bit of distortion. Oh, that fixed everything. Beautiful. Okay. These are done. Complete. Isolate. Isolate. Beautiful thing about doing this. Okay. So this one we gotta do. This is the last one of these little neck joint piece things, so these are thankfully really easy. Let's cut those. Oh, let's see. What's the difference between unwrapping in Maya and unwrapping in Rizom? So Rizom is just a lot faster. It's kind of the same concept. Unwrapping in every application is the same. Rizom is just purpose built, and it's much faster. How it will be start learning in 3D in 2026? Does it make sense or no? I mean, it makes total sense. Like, it's still a really viable career. You just want to make sure that like if you're gonna go after it, like you need to make sure that you are, you know, in it. I'm realizing I might have screwed up on this one. Maybe not. We'll find out in a second here. But, you know, as an art form, 3D is like one of my favorites. So like, if you're gonna learn one, it's a great one to learn. And it's still kind of a niche, so there's that too. Let's see. Zatani, hello, how have you been? I'm doing good, how are you? Can you mirror UV in Rizom? You can work with symmetry. I just constantly forget to do it. It would probably make me faster, but there's one thing you guys will learn about me. I'm really bad at like making sure I'm doing things efficiently. Probably because I've never worked in a studio and I've never really had to, but you know. Maya better than Blender? Depends on what you're looking to do, really. I wouldn't say it's better than Blender. I'd say it's about on par. They're both great softwares, and they both have their weaknesses and their strengths. But Blender's great because it's free. So I just recommend Maya because it's industry standard and it's what the larger studios use. Doing good. Been taking a break from 3D model. I went to try unwrapping to look at painting. Oh, to look at painting. Way too many polys, so I've been retopologizing. Nearly done with the head. Nice. What are you working on? What kind of model is it? For modeling only. No, they're all like Maya and Blender. You can do modeling, animation, like whatever you want, really. That kobold model I showed in Discord. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Unfold, layout. Did I do that one right? I did. I just missed a cut. On both of them. Let's see. It has transfer attributes like in Maya for here in Rizom. Yes, it does. Anything you can do in Maya's UV, you can do in Rizom. So, like, if you're worried about missing a tool, you're not going to be missing any tools. It does. They're a little bit more complicated to find and set up, but otherwise, you're not going to be missing any tools. How did that even happen? This is one of the nice things, though, is it auto traces. So, like, you can select these two. It says, okay, cool, these two belong to this, and it tells you, it's like, here they are, instead of just highlighting it, so you have to find it. And then I can just sew those together. And so, I think it's trying to do it. There we go. I just don't want that to be any different than the other one. There we go. All right, cool. So we'll mark this guy as complete. Tag, completed. Isolate, isolate. Select all. Nope. And hide. Okay, so the next thing I'm wondering, let's see if these will select similar. I hope they will. Just select the 4. Yes, okay. Perfect. This makes it so much faster. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. No, we're good. We good. Okay. When I was trying to do coloring, it was having an issue with colors bleeding through. Even using the mask. Interesting. I wonder why. Were you doing poly painting? I tried the seam, but it still was. So one of the things that you need to make sure in Maya when you're doing that stuff, make sure that you change the seam blending method on the objects to Catmull Clark. That helps a lot with the seams being less visible. And then when you're working with Substance, or whatever your texturing application is, Substance at least has some really good algorithms for hiding seams. So that's kind of a helpful tidbit. I've never really had an issue with my seams in Substance, thankfully. Something tells me I need to do something. Oh no. Yeah, okay. Alright. This is hopefully going to be a really easy unwrap. Oh, I didn't realize that was clashing through. That sucks. Oh, no. Okay. So we'll cut that off. Painting through Blender. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really know about Blender's seam matching. I've never really done painting in Blender, though. I haven't even gotten past, like, doing basic modeling in Blender, to be honest with you. But hopefully that's easily fixable. One of these days, I will actually spend some time, like, learning Blender as part of like the larger plan of doing things. Not so much to teach it, because there's enough people teaching Blender that I don't have to, but just to know it myself. Because believe it or not, I do still have it installed on my PC. I was actually tempted to go play with Blender's Shatter plugin, because apparently it's much better than Maya's, which I wouldn't really doubt, because Maya's is ancient. Okay, so I think that's gonna be good. Let's cut that. Be right here waiting for you. That's true. I do know somebody who could teach me some good stuff in Blender, so that'd be cool. Can you show me how to create ZBrush or brushes in ZBrush? I cannot, because I never have. I don't use ZBrush a whole lot. I'm working on fixing that, but it's slow going. Got the RetroFlow add-on for retopologizing. It seems to work better than the 3D Surface add-on. That's good. Yeah, because I know Blender has historically kind of suffered with retopology. So that's good that there's a plugin that works better. That is what I'll say is nice about Blender. Like, if you need a plugin for something, it's pretty readily available. So, like, if you guys saw my video today where I did the cube breaking apart, using Bullet, which is Maya's new, like, or newer kind of solid simulation program for like solid objects. Bullet works great, but the tool to split that object apart is old and it hasn't been updated in a long time. So trying to find a better alternative to that, they're just all very expensive. I'm looking at Pull Down It, which I remember looking at back in the day when I was using 3ds Max, but it's like $300, and I'm just not interested in buying that right now. Especially because like I don't use it that much, so that's a lot to ask for something that I use every once in a while, but maybe in the future. All right, I'll apply that across. The paid is just like WinRAR. Oh, you can use it until you just decide to pay for it one day, if you ever do. If any plugins for UV Unwrap? No, this tool that I'm using right now is what I use for it. So this is called Rizom. It's very affordable. They have it's like a rent-to-own program, so that's what I chose. You pay like 15 bucks a month, and then you have it for a year. Or after you pay that for a year, the software's yours. You keep it forever. I want to learn mechanical rigs like you did with the robot. Will it be harder to learn or not than modeling? Rigging is, in my opinion, much harder to learn than modeling. But it's doable. It's just hard because unless you buy a course to do it, there's not a lot of information out on the internet or on like YouTube. So that's why I've been releasing the videos that I've been releasing. So if you saw the leg tutorial, that's mechanical rigging. So that's a pretty good start into it. But I want to do more. I just need to actually learn more before I start transitioning that knowledge to like my YouTube. All right, brother, I'm gonna head off to bed. Catch you next stream. Ron, have a great night. Thanks so much for hanging out. Basically free on GitHub. You pay for their website if you want support for the creators. Oh, that's cool. That was unwrapped beautifully. Completed. And hide, isolate. Okay, so we've done a good portion of this neck here. We're gonna do this one now. This one's a little bit funkier just because of the little offshoots it's got. And I know I don't advertise it much, but if you guys are interested in supporting the channel, I do have a Patreon now. There are 2 free models up for download. Anyone who subscribes at the $5 tier does get the free downloads when I post them. We release models monthly, and I am working on a tutorial that will be, or kind of a course, really, that will be exclusive to Patreon. So that'll be something cool. We're going to be modeling a Ducati. that did not work the way I wanted it to. That stretched really weird. At least I think we'll be doing a Ducati. We're going to do a motorcycle of some sort because I want to do a motorcycle, but that'll hopefully be coming in the new year. Connor Sachs. I found a mechanical rigging to be pretty easy compared to organic rigging personally. Yeah, really it just comes down to like when you're connecting things like all the little pistons that interwork together and all that stuff, that's when it gets a little complicated. But that also could just be from a lack of understanding on my part. We didn't really, did we learn rigging? I don't think we learned rigging in college. We had a little class where we kind of built a rig, but it was a month long and useless. So like we didn't really learn anything from that. So I'm learning rigging myself because my school did not teach us. Which is fantastic because I'm still paying for that school. All right. Let's see. Modeler, texture, rigging, unwrap, retopo. Which is the best for jobs? It depends on what you like. Like, I get that question a lot. So one thing I want to tell you guys is like when you are looking to turn 3D into a career, make sure you're doing something you enjoy. Don't chase the money. Find something that you enjoy and then go after it, because chasing the money, you are not going to have the same passion you would as chasing the thing that you enjoy doing in 3D. So choose what you want to do. Generally, most like 3D roles will pay pretty close to the like similar to each other. So like I wouldn't stress so much about that, but make sure you find something you're passionate in. Post a picture of the Discord to my progress. Let me see. Oh man, nice. That's looking a lot cleaner. Very cool. Yeah, that's looking real good. Very cool. Are you enjoying now that you're learning it a little bit more? Like, is it like getting? See all those dots in the unwrap? Wait a minute. Oh man. Are those all your UV islands? That's kind of weird. That shouldn't be that way. Huh. Interesting. That is a lot. That's just because it's from being a skull. Okay, I got you. Holy God, making fully featured foot/leg rig is complex and involved. I've tried it. I got lost and annoyed about halfway through. So that's what's interesting, right? Like I remember learning in college the like how to set up a reverse foot system. Confusing as hell to me the first time, but I found this guy on YouTube who's actually really good at teaching it. And then I have like taken the things that I learned from him and like 3 other people, and I've combined them into like my rigging tutorials that I have now. But yeah, the like foot, leg, all that junk, like the way those work, it's confusing as hell. I hated learning it. Let's see, but the 2 bottom pictures show the before and after the triangles reduced polyline. Yeah, no, the retopo is looking great. It's looking so much cleaner. I give you credit for going that far with this thing. That's really cool that that's like the first thing you decided to start with. Enjoying it. Taking a break from streaming its progress and playing Satisfactory. I started a new world on Satisfactory, and it takes a lot for me to not fire that game up and waste hours upon hours, because I will waste hours and hours in that game. I love that damn game. And it's been really great since the last update. They really made it nice. I wanted a VTuber avatar, but I can't afford to get a custom avatar, so I figured I'd make your own. That's totally understandable, because, my god, some of those things get expensive. I understand why they're expensive. Like, it's a shit ton of work, but, like, holy crap, some of those get expensive. Especially when you're talking, like, a fully rigged 3D one. Like, oof. I remember back in the day, we played with, oh, what the hell was that app called? I think it's still in my Steam library. Animes? Yeah, animes. That was neat, but I couldn't tell you how to build your own VTuber in that. I think I'll cut right there. Oops. Don't need to fully rig, it would just be the torso and head with the mouth flap. Yeah, that's right. I remember you said that you were just doing like the basic. That's cool. Welcome back, Rusquins. Alright, so that's good. That's all fine and dandy. How do I want to do this? Because, like, I can totally just cut that off. And I think that's what I'm going to do, if I'm being honest. I think this is going to do what I want it to do. Maybe. Probably not. I really should be working in symmetry for this, just for my sanity, but here we are. Not doing that. Okay, so I want that to connect across there. This, challenge-wise, this thing has been a nightmare because of the weird shapes I put all over the place. But otherwise, it's only been kind of awful. I think that needs to unfold. That needs to unfold. This needs to unfold. And that needs to be unfolded. Okay. Let's see. For now, if I can afford a custom one, then I'd do more. I got you. Yeah, the retopologing is still annoying because the model is not symmetrical. That's what's awful, because like normally when you retopo a model, like you're working with something that's symmetrical, and so like the fact that you're not, I give you immense credit for doing that. Nope. Okay, I think that's right. I have no idea if this is actually going to work out or not. Oh, shoot. That's confusing. Oh, no, it's not confusing. I messed up. Oh, damn it. Okay, that should be better. Except that cuts that off, and I don't want that. So, let me think about that way that's going to unfold. Trying to make sure that this actually does what it's supposed to instead of just completely screwing up. I think I will remove those. And do the same thing on the other side. Arthrava, hello, how are you? How's it going? My music stopped. Why'd my music stop? There it is. Okay. Oh, we're saving. Let's see. Retroflow add-on makes it easier to connect and then add to the warp compared to the build function, so that's been nice. That's nice. Yeah, it seems like Retroflow, I think I've seen that one before. It seems like that's pretty similar to Maya's retopology tools, which is the, you know, painting your faces basically live on the model. Okay, so let's cut that. We're going to do an unwrap and see how this works. Sir, which software are you using? I am using Rizom. Roy, thank you for the biddies. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I'm a little annoyed that I'm not hearing those. I can hear my music, but it's strange that those aren't popping. I don't know why I'm not hearing those. That's odd. Greggles Wong, hello, welcome to the Twitch. Thank you so much for the follow. Roy, thank you for the biddies. Why am I not hearing these? Roy's all here, let me help you fix them. Why can I not hear those? Come on, why are you not working? Advanced audio, social. Oh, my monitoring's turned off. Wait a minute. Desktop audio monitor is off. Let me check something here real quick. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't know why I can't hear those. That's kind of strange. Not gonna lie. Roy, thank you for the biddies. Meta 3D, hello, how are you? So I can hear that, but I can't hear OBS. Which is weird. Maybe, hold on. Let me do this. Let me try this. Monitor and output. Let me see. I think that might work. Roy, thank you for all the biddies, man. I appreciate it. How are you doing? Check your streamer bot connection. Sometimes it randomly disconnects. Well, I mean, it's connected. It's just not playing audio. Hold on. Let's see. I would like that to work. Yeah, I'm not hearing it. It's playing. It's playing the audio, but I'm not hearing it. So that's bizarre, but I will fix that later. I'm not super stressed about it. I just don't want to miss anything. Is everything going okay? And I heard some stuff's going on, so I hope everything's all right, man. Owl, thank you for the biddies, man. Sometimes it randomly, yeah, I don't know why it's not playing that. You guys are hearing it though, right? Yo, bro, haven't responded. Do you do job or freelance when you don't stream? I just do. I have a regular job, and then I'll freelance whenever it comes up. Sorry I didn't answer. I probably missed the message. Hearing all the coins. Okay, so you're hearing them. That's weird that I'm not hearing them, but strange. Can't really adjust anything. Oh, wait a minute. Playback. Virtual output A. Playback left, right. Apply. That just killed everything, so that's not going to work. I will fix it later. I'm not going to stress about it. Oh, cool. Did that break my music too? Come on. That broke something. Ooh. I think I just killed my stream by accident. YouTube should still be going. Twitch may have seen a blip. Sorry, guys. What did I just do? Oh, it's A. It needs to be A. Okay. My bad. Let me make sure Twitch came back up. 1 second here. Hit the wrong friggin' button. Let's see. Channel. Am I still live? Okay, we're good. Okay. Hype train level 1. Dude, what the hell? There's a hype train? I hate that streamer bot doesn't tell me. Oh, it does. Oh shit. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. Jeez. Thank you for the bits, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. You guys are amazing. You don't have to do that. Thank you. Let's see. Work from home. You gotta go to studio. I work from home for my regular job. I'm an IT person. I like the coin clatters. I'd copy it for my own. I got that off of YouTube. It was just a free video somewhere. And then I edited it all together. 'Cause I made the coins myself. Like, those are all simmed in Maya. Characters from Pathfinder. Nice. For the PNG. Okay, so you're using like a PNG tuber right now? Alright, so let's go unfold this. That's not what I wanted to do. Lay it out and see how we did. No, the points. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, so I had 2 renditions of that. Like, I had the original one. What is that connected to? Why is it connected to? Oh. I had the original one, which was just like a really crappy hand animated one. And then with the new ones, I actually went through and I did simulations on them. It worked out really well. Like your PNG for Ryan coins. Oh, okay. I got you. As one thing that I am like obnoxiously proud about is that I do make all of my assets for my stream, except for the green screen things. Those are, I don't make those, but those are just fun little things I throw in there for people to use. Why is that not cutting off? What is that grabbing on? Oh, okay. Just trying to find everything I missed. I missed a lot. So I went and found an image of the region my character is from and turned it into my channel points image. That's cool. That's fun. I can't wait to replace that capture card. That's pissing me off every time I see it. Alright, so that's better. Issue is I've got some overlap here that I don't want. And trying to see what I should do to fix that, honestly. I think what I'm going to do is just cut these back here. Because I know I kind of did that on the other one. So I'll just hide these seams behind all this stuff and you won't ever see them. Alright, so cut that. This is why I wish we had a Micro Center near me, because I would just go pick up a capture card, but I have to order it from Amazon because Best Buy sucks and overcharges for everything. Okay, why are we still overlapping like this? I don't want to manually fix that. What if I cut it? Nope, that's not going to work. That would cut that. Yeah, I really don't want to cut that there. I see why that's flattening out. But also... I get away with hiding that here? That would be a pretty gnarly scene. That's just not gonna work for me. I don't like that. The only thing I could think of doing to relieve that tension is further cutting this, but I don't really necessarily want to do that either. Alright, I'll cut it one more and see what happens. Micro Center is the GOAT. Yeah, I wish we had one here. I got to finally go to one for the first time like a year ago. And they're pretty cool. It was sad though, because I went and I like didn't need anything, so it was just kind of window shopping for no reason. That didn't help, that made that worse. Oh man, I don't want to cut that off. I might just have to though. I don't know why that's pulling like that. But by doing that, it actually might just kind of correct everything. So let's just... It's such a hidden part. I don't think I'm going to stress about it. Hey, Matt, small tech issue. What's the tech issue? What state are you in? I'm in New Mexico. Same question to you, if you don't mind answering. Layout. So you keep getting the broken... Yes, I know. So that is happening because of the shitty little capture card that I'm using. I want to get another one of these... whatchamacallits? The Evga, whatever the hell this is, XR1. I want to get another one of those, but I don't have one, so... I remember now talking about it. Carlsbad, yeah, that's right. And I'm from Minnesota. That's right, that's right, that's right. We did have that conversation. That's right. Alright, that's laid out. I'm going to call that done, because I don't want to mess with this anymore. I knew that was going to be a weird piece to do. So you have yourself a micro center, Zatani? Seems like everybody I know has a micro center except for me. It makes me sad. Okay. You ever find yourself in Houston, they have one. Yeah, 2 hours away. That's nice. I could deal with 2 hours. But the nearest one to me is like 10. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Macro center. Let's see. What's the nearest one to me? It doesn't even come up on like location results. I'm so far away from one. Near me. Yeah, Denver's the nearest one. So if I want to go to Micro Center, it is a... Okay, JK, it's 6 hours. So that could be worse, I guess, but that's still not enough. That's not worth it. Yeah, Texas. I think the one in Texas is even worse. Let's see, Micro Center, Texas. Let's see. Oh, there's a couple in Texas. Let's see. So Houston looks like it's the closest one. 13 hours. No thanks. Yeah, ain't worth it. I'm fortunate that Micro Center is only about 30 minutes away. That's nice. Come visit your mom. I know Chris has one like right down the street from his house. Which is annoying. But it's the only one in my state. Yeah, I mean, generally states only have like one. It's weird to see a state have more than one. Some do shipping. Yeah, so the one from Denver, I asked them. And they'll do it for certain things, but not everything. Which sucks. I'm just into Maya. How can I learn this? Rizom, as long as you learn UV unwrapping in Maya, it's pretty much similar. You just got to learn where the tools are. This is actually really simple. But I'll have tutorials on it on my YouTube. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube, check that out. And there will be some tutorials on this guy later. Yeah, we have a Best Buy. So we used to have this really cool store growing up. And I never appreciated it because I wasn't like, you know, a nerd at the time. I was just a young kid. Called CompUSA. And if any of you ever heard of CompUSA, then you were born in the 90s. But CompUSA was basically Micro Center. Just like more of a corporate version of it. But they closed in like 2004 here. Which was a bummer because it was like having our own Micro Center. I'm pretty sure they kept Micro Center out of our state for the longest time, which sucks. Oh my god, CompUSA. I'm glad somebody else remembers CompUSA because like I feel like I'm crazy for remembering it. Okay, so both of you remember CompUSA. Okay. Even Jay remembers. Alright. Alright, I'm not crazy. I found my people. People who remember. CompUSA merged with Radio Shack, some other story. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, I'm ancient. I mean, so am I. It was about an hour from my house. Yeah, our CompUSA used to be like... It was like 20 minutes from my parents' house growing up, but like... Again, that was like... Long time ago. Got Best Buy here in town. I just exploit their protection plan. I hate Best Buy. Best Buy is my Amazon go look and find something I like and then order it on Amazon. Which generally works out for me now that we have an Amazon warehouse here. But, because like I can get it in a day or two. And then I have Prime. Because everyone on the planet has Prime now. Otherwise, yeah, I don't like shopping at Best Buy unless I absolutely have to. Especially because they rack the prices up on everything for no reason. Except for that 4080 the other day. I went to Best Buy the other day. I sent a picture to Chris. And I was all, why is this 4080 $600? Or it was like $699. And God, that was tempting. Oh, fun fact, our Circuit City was right across the street from our Best Buy. They like tried to do like a pit maneuver and put them out of business, and ended up going out of business. Compaq Computer Company. I remember Compaq. Circuit City was also another terrible company. CompUSA was the epitome of the 90s. Yes, it was. Most of my PC parts are from Micro Center. I think most of mine are from Amazon, and then I have a couple sprinkled in there from Newegg, which I don't even like Newegg anymore. Circuit City, CompUSA, Radio Shack, and Strip Mall. Yeah, we used to have a couple Radio Shacks, and then they all went out too. The protection plan is so nice. You can say something is wrong in a brand new item. That is nice. That is very nice. Heard about Moto being dead now. Yes, I never used it, so I wasn't sad. As a beginner, how can I learn Maya? Is it worth it in the industry? Yes, it's absolutely worth it. So if you want to learn it, I suggest taking a look at my YouTube channel. Take a look at Holly's Maya tutorials. JL Musi. On Mars 3D is another good one. Lots of good stuff. There's lots of good tutorials out there on YouTube. You just got to look a little bit. Yes, Maya is God. Maya's pretty great. It's got its shortcomings, but I do love it. Did that do what I wanted it to? Nope. But yes, it's absolutely worth learning Maya. If you can afford it. The indie version is pretty affordable, so... I do miss Fry's Electronics. Yeah, we never had one of those near us, unfortunately. Did you use Moto Vishal? Sorry. I haven't really met anyone who used Moto. I have saved a couple thousand over the last 12 years upgrading new headphones and not paying the full price. Just been paying the difference. That's cool. Maybe I should look at that next time. I was We were really pissed off because we bought a TV from Best Buy on Black Friday a couple years ago, and it died like 2 years after we bought it, which is pretty pathetic for a Samsung TV, if I'm saying anything. But yeah, we were pissed, so we didn't do like some sort of upgrade protection plan on that. I know, I learned this lesson. I did a project, but how to upload? Upload it to where? Which software is this? This is called Rizom UV. Yeah, we learned our lesson. Don't buy TVs on Black Friday. It's just not a good idea. Will not do that again. Cyber Monday instead. No. So the reason why, and Chris can explain it better than I can because he used to work, they're basically like rushed off the factory line. So because of that, you're getting a higher chance of getting a shitty dead component. And ours just stopped turning on one day, so that was a nice $300 down the drain for that TV. Actually, no, that TV was almost $600 if I remember correctly. The new one was like $300. I do like how TVs are getting cheaper, at least. UVing, everybody's favorite. I despise it. But yeah, that's what we're doing. How are you doing, Atomic John? One thing that Blender wins over Maya is end-to-end production, from 2D concept art to compositing, rendering, and video rendering. So yes, it does. That is, so it's one of those things where it's like, yes, it's very awesome that Blender does do all of that, but at the same time, it's kind of like, why are we compressing so much into one application? Because it puts a lot on one app. So for me, I like having kind of my own pipeline set up. And, you know, it's the same for most studios, but it is cool that you can do everything in Blender. I don't know how much I would do like concept arting in Blender, just because I don't even know how that works in Blender, to be honest with you. But yeah, I didn't know you could do compositing though. That's kind of cool. I do all of mine in DaVinci Resolve or Fusion, if you want to call it what it is. They just merged them both together, so. Let's see. Not really. I am a Blender user, but it was all over my YouTube feed. Also, I discovered your channel 2-3 days ago. You were great. Wonder why the YouTube is never recommended before. Because YouTube doesn't like small channels. I am noticing a huge increase in traction on YouTube, so I'm super happy that that's happening. I think it also is to my detriment that like this channel used to be a gaming channel, and converting it was probably not the best idea. I probably should just start a new one, but I didn't want to lose the subscribers I already had. But I do kind of attribute some of that to that. I'm glad you found me. Keep getting tempted with the prices of TVs at Sam's Club, but I don't need a TV. Oh, you always need a new TV. It's killing me because like we got a 70-inch TV a long time ago, like 3-4 years ago, for our living room, because I used to have a 100-inch projector, but my wife hated the projector. And so we went to go buy a new TV, and we spent $1,000 on this freaking TV. And we got it home, and I got it mounted to the wall. We turned it on, and it had this little like light bleed near the Samsung logo. And so I went to fix it, and I pulled it out, and like it fixed it. Like it was gone. And so then I went to pop the bezel back in, and it sent a crack straight up the stream. So I had to unmount it and then take it back to Best Buy, where they were actually cool enough, and they were like, yeah, okay, we'll take it back. And then they gave us another one. But that TV is worth like, you can buy them now for like $400, which is just so sad. Let's see. Paras, can you give me advice for making my resume as a new graduate student? So Don't focus so much on your resume. Like, resume is good to have, but focus more on your portfolio. So showcase your work, showcase the behind the scenes of the work that you do. Make sure that you're showcasing the pieces that you worked the most on, and that show your skill as an artist the best. That's going to be your best way to kind of build that. So make sure your portfolio is well rounded. And if you need to look at stuff like that, take a look at ArtStation, find other artists and see how they build their portfolios. And then just kind of try to do some of the same things. There's a couple artists who I kind of like built my portfolio off of and just kind of followed the things that they do just because I like the way they present their work. So I watch my stuff at my PC. Folks use their TV, smart TVs. See, I like movies. And so I've got like a whole home theater set up. So like that's my big thing. But I get that too because I spend a lot of time at my computer as well. But the smart TV is smarter than my dad. Yo, what's up, Vishal? Remember at school they said show your work. There you go. Yes, absolutely. Showing your work is so important when you're doing this stuff because you need to show that you're actually like you know what you're doing. So you need to show that your skills are competent. Super important. That's not what I wanted. I think this is what I want. I don't really even know. I'm actually like spacey. That's not. Damn it. 44 seconds. YouTube's gonna freak out on that one. This is why I'm switching to Epidemic because I can't control this. No need to reinvent the reel or resume / portfolio. Yeah, exactly. Can you see my models if you have time? Yeah, if you either want to share them in Discord or send me a message on Instagram, I could take a look at them. I don't mind. And I'll plug it again. If you guys are interested, we do have a Discord. ! Socials if you're on Twitch or YouTube, and then it's in my bio if you're on Instagram. I know it's going to happen where I do have to eventually start saying, like, no, I can't do that. I'm glad that I'm not at that point yet. But sometimes answering all the questions I get on Instagram is tiring because, like, I do feel like I'll end stream and then I will hop onto Instagram and I will have like 10 or 15 messages waiting for me that I have to go through and answer. So it's a good problem to have, but I do worry that at some point it will become unmanageable. So we shall see when that happens. But I still try to respond to everybody. Discord link. Let me get you a link. You're on YouTube? That should work on both of them, I think. Is that stupid bot not working? I think it did disconnect, Chris. I think you're right. I know what happened. Hold on. 1 second. I can't see my chat. Roy, thank you for the biddies. I know exactly what happened. That's not what happened. I had StreamerBot running. Have a good night. TW3D, you too. I had StreamerBot running before I started. That's exactly what happened. Yeah, I bet you if something gets played now. Let me see. I can test that real quick. No, I don't care about the power-ups, Twitch. No! Let's see. Nope, still not hearing it. That's annoying. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. Should at least be working now, though. Let me try that again. Oh, that's cool. Let's see. All right, so that should have worked on YouTube. There you go. Use that link. Okay. I have not been paying attention to what I'm doing here. It's okay though. These streams are not meant for me to be like super productive. They're meant for me to like be able to engage with you guys too. So I'm never super stressed about it. Sure. Yeah, that'll work, I think. I just realized how bent that spine portion is. That's all right. Kind of did that just to match it up with the curvature on everything. So unwrap, layout. How do we do? Oh, we almost did perfect. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I gotta, okay. Just to make that similar to the other ones. Just cut that. Why is this? Go away, Epic. What in God's name is that part? Oh. Did the other one unfold that way? No, it unfolded better. What happened? I don't even know. Oh, I see. Think. No. It's the same way I cut the other one. Why on earth did it do that? That's weird. Oh. Because I didn't cut it fully. I love you, Ving, so much, if you couldn't tell. Okay. Now we'll do this again. Unfold that, lay it out, see what we got. What do we got? What we got? It's still busted as hell. Okay. So, why are we busted? Huh? Why are we busted? That's an awesome question. Is it because... I think that's why. Got a couple of spheres laying around if you really love UV. No. Your models actually stress me out when I see them because I'm like, my God. Which chat? So for doing that, if you want to just do that, just I don't want you to put it in critiques. Put it in. You could put it in 3D Showcase. Just pop your link in there, and I'll take a look at them. If you want me to do it live, let me know, and I can. Or if you want me to just wait until after stream, I could do that too. It's not a big deal. You're sending a PureRef file? Okay. What is happening here? What is the deal? Which one is this? It's this one. Okay, so that's cutting off. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, shoot. Okay. That's why. Always something stupid with these. Stress me out too. The walk away and desk and forget workflow gets used a lot. I'm bad because I don't do that. I'll just sit here and struggle until something happens. What just happened? I thought I saw your message come through. Did you post it? Oh, I got you. Okay. Portfolio up her. Okay, give me a second here. Did you want me to look at it on stream, or do you want me to look at it off stream? Look on stream, please. Okay. site. Download. Give me a second here. Remind me later. Okay, browse. Go put it on my desktop. Let's see. Where did I put it in downloads? Where did I put that? Portfolio PRF. Okay. I see it. Why don't I see it? Oh, there it is. All right, cool. Let's take a look here. All right, so you've got this. It's like one of those like astroscopes. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay. So let's look at this one. Okay. These are like night vision goggles. I like your paneling that you have going on here. That's really nice. Okay. Horse-drawn carriage. That's awesome. This rifle is really nice. I like what you did here. This looks really good, actually. The only thing, honestly, no, this looks really good. So, a couple of pointers. These are great. These are really cool. But what I want you to do, I want you to look at doing something like this. So let me pull up my ArtStation real quick. And this isn't to really do with your models. This is more to deal with like your presentation. So if you're not on ArtStation, make sure you're on ArtStation. It's really important. So I'll pull mine up here. So if we look at, let's look at the minigun because this is the more recent one that I did. So when you're doing these like selections to showcase your work, you want to show textured. So if you're not texturing yet, that's going to be your next stage. You should start looking at your textures. So you want to present like your beauty renders, right? With like your lighting, everything set up, maybe some background, whatever you really want to do with it. Another thing to look at is doing rotationals like this. These rotationals really help people get a good 3D view of your model, see what's going on. You can also use the Marmoset viewer if you can get your assets into that. That works too. And then I like to do, so like what I'll do is I'll just do like a gradient background just to really showcase the work. And then the other thing that you really want to focus on, your clay render, which you've got, which is awesome. So like these are great for like your clay renders. I'd probably try to do a little bit more lighting and just kind of clean them up a little bit, just so you have some actual shadow casting in there. But your UVs, you want to showcase your UVs to showcase that you can do that and you have that skill set. And then your wireframe. Wireframe is super important to show that you understand topology and the way it works. Going on UV, but can't tell me how my modeling is. Okay, yeah, so your modeling is good. The only thing I'm noticing, especially here with this, the little night scope thing, or the sky scope, whatever you want to call it. Where was that image? I was just looking at it. Oh yeah, here. So you've got some areas that are showing up as like unsupported, or then you have this like pinching. So these are two things you want to look for. You've got this lack of support in this edge, and then you have some pinching down here. So looking at your topology, you want to figure out why you're dealing with those issues there. I can't tell you because I can't see your wireframe, but those are areas that I would look for and try to adjust. You're getting these pinches right here. This tells me that there's not enough geometry along the axis of your cylinder. So your cylinder is a little too, is not dense enough to support those edges without giving you weird pinching. So look at stuff like that. That's kind of important. Everything else, honestly, is looking pretty good. You've got some more like pinching right here. You really want to watch that because that gets picked up on a lot. That's one of the last things they want to see in production-ready assets. So being that these are cylinders, and I know how difficult cylinders can be with this stuff, you do want to make sure that your cylinders have enough geometry to support this stuff. Whether you have to kind of create your own edge flows and then just terminate them off so you don't have to do with like super high poly geometry, take a look at your edge flow there. This guy's pretty good. I didn't really see any issues that like stood out to me on this thing. I think your wheels might be a little bit too thick just because I know how those used to be. But otherwise, like, this model is really solid. It's looking great. I like how much detail you're putting in your models. So you're doing really awesome there. And then this is a really good example of, like, you've got some really nice panel work going on in here. Let's see. I'm not seeing too many issues. So maybe that's just an older model and you figured that out later on. So that's not a huge deal. But it looks like your cylinders in this one have like the proper geo to keep that pinching from happening. So super good job on that one. And then, like I said, your rifle's really good. I like this a lot. This one, I can't tell if it's just the lighting or if it's the model itself, but it looks like you've got some like supported geo that's running through it that's kind of making this like octagonal instead of just perfectly cylindrical. So maybe look at that if that's not your lighting. Could just be your lighting because I'm seeing that glare across kind of everything, so that might just be that. But your attention to detail is awesome. You're doing a really good job with that. Yeah, I mean, otherwise I would just like to see like what your wireframes look like. But you've got some really nice beveling going on. You're doing a killer job so far. That's light. Okay, cool. Yeah, a little hard to tell with that one, but that rifle's sick. You did a great job on that. All right, so we're gonna mark this guy as done. I was gonna say I haven't been streaming for 36 minutes. Oh wow, it's already 9 o'clock. I started at 7:30. I got 30 more minutes. I mean, technically I can go longer, but I try not to stream too long on Friday nights because it's my night to relax. Okay, so this guy's completed. We're gonna hide this. Isolate select. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything on Instagram real quick. No, we're good. Okay. Yeah, if you guys ever want portfolio reviews or anything like that, you can hit me up in Discord. You can hit me up on Instagram. Totally cool with doing them offline. Totally cool with doing them live. Just depends on what you guys are looking for. All right, so we did that. Let's see how much more of the spine I'm going to get if I select this, because I'd like to just at least knock out these complex pieces. Staying up all night Friday, every Friday. Oh, it's the rest of the spine. You have no idea how happy that makes me. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, let's knock this guy out. I usually stay up till like 3 or 4 on Saturday or Friday nights, so. It's a good time. Actually, my teacher says don't give spaces between UVs. So if you're working in like production, you want to keep them as tight as possible. I'm working on like a personal portfolio project that I don't care about having that. But you should show that you have the skill to do that. But otherwise, like, I wouldn't stress about it too much. The other reason I say that, so I'll show you again. So look at, let's see, where is it? Yeah. So you can see there's not much space once I set up my UDIMs. Some of them have some, it just depends on what's on those chunks. But otherwise, like, there is not much space between my UVs once they're done. Man has an issue. You stay up too late. I do not. You stay up too late. What are you talking about? Review Minecraft-based portfolio? What? I get down with Minecraft, so like don't tempt me. Chris knows. Chris knows my skill in Minecraft. They go to sleep too early, they're missing out. Yeah, exactly. There's nothing better than waking up exhausted because you didn't sleep even though you slept for 12 hours. I told myself I'll fix my sleep schedule when I hit 60,000 followers on Instagram. I think that's fair. Like that's a good goal. By the way, thank you so much for checking out my... Absolutely, no problem. Thank you for being willing to have it done live. Cave in, join in the mines. Yes. I also know that you have propensity to not finish your shit. That is not true. I just get stuck on certain projects. The nice thing is I'm not alone in that. Most artists will have 10 to 20 projects at one time. It's hard. Like, focusing on one project for as long as you focus on them, like, you do start to, like, kind of drift and want to do other things. So, like, if you're not keeping it fresh, it's kind of rough. That's why I tend to have multiple projects. But the nice thing is I'm not resuming the Jaeger for a little bit after this. This is going to be, like, my last, like, major personal project this year. And then I'm going to try to just knock out the rest of my other stuff, including your other stuff. I know, yours is so reliant on ZBrush, though. That's what's taking so long. I tried to do it in Nomad Sculpt, but I am just not enjoying Nomad at all. To be fair, I signed on to your project before I knew what I was doing really well. Haven't messed with Minecraft in a while. Still, Redstone can be fun. Automatic chicken cooker. We still play Minecraft every once in a while. I have a little personal server I host for our team members, but that's about it. I know you've had mine. Oh, valid. I know it's why. Yeah, I know. I know, and I appreciate you not giving me shit for that. Because any other client would have fired me, but you also don't have a choice, so... I guess I have that going for me. I can fire a friend. Yeah, so the first part I am going to finish pretty quick here, actually, because I was thinking about that today. But it's the second part that I'm, like, dragging on for sure. Alright. Green bean good? What? What does that mean, Mr. Blazing Man? I mean, green beans are good, but... Although I gotta say, I'm not the biggest fan of them. If we're talking about, like, vegetable enjoyment. Okay, so unwrap, layout, isolate. Oh my dear God. Okay. Select all, select similar. I ditched for 7 minutes to pick up food and it has a ton of green beans. What'd you get? Did you get Panda? Panda Express? They always use a lot of green beans. Hey, I was texturing a downloaded dead tree trunk. While assigning the textures, there was a texture map called Cavity and Gloss. Where should I assign that at? So your Gloss map is probably going to either fall under your Specular, or if you actually have a plugin point for Gloss, it'll be in there. Your Cavity map, if you're, it also depends on the software you're using, but Cavity is usually like a height map. So you'll want to plug that into wherever your height map goes. Had Panda Express for lunch, then pot roast after getting home. Nice. I almost had Panda Express tonight. I'm pretty sure I could be wrong. I don't use Cavity maps. Let me check. Oh, that's a specific map from ZBrush. Okay, hold on. Yeah, honestly, the Cavity map, not so sure about that one. I thought it was like a height map, but it is definitely different. That looks like it's for like extreme tiny details. I wish, to be honest. I only ever had them once. I went to a local place and got chicken and green beans with rice. Oh, okay. A true adult meal. That is an adult meal. Invading the Twitch world with an important PSA. Eat your vegetables. Absolutely. You want to grow up big and strong. Alright, we're going to apply that map across those. Panda Express is good sometimes. I like how it's still cheap. It's really not as expensive as you would think it would be. Big and strong, yes. Eat your protein too. Get your protein in. That reminds me, I need to order more protein powder. It's been a minute. Been a hot minute. Teriyaki chicken, love the tenderness. I love teriyaki chicken. I have, I always like meal prep teriyaki chicken. And we have this sauce that we get specifically from the grocery store. And if I can't have that sauce, I will not make teriyaki chicken because it's my favorite. But it's made by a company called Three Dragons. It's expensive. It's like $6 a bottle, but it's the best teriyaki sauce. And you throw it on the smoker and it's delicious. It's great. Has to be chicken thighs too. Only 3 dragons. Yeah, only 3. 4 is too much. That's taking a minute to copy. Normally I'd be frustrated that I'd have to wait this long, but the fact that it's doing it for me, I could care less. Okay, it's cutting. Cuts are applied. I know you guys can't see what I'm looking at, but there's a little flickering, like, taskbar that I'm watching. Great fan of your tutorials. Keep it coming. Always will. Thank you so much for letting me know. 3.5 dragons is pushing it. Yeah, that would be pushing it really far, too. There's just something about the perfect balance of 3 dragons. How about a quarter? 3 1/4? That's still too much. You don't get the exact flavor you get from 3. I guess I should move my camera so you guys can actually see what I'm watching, but like, it's also not that special. It's just a little line of pixels. But it is doing something. I promise I'm not just sitting here staring at my screen for no reason. I'm glad everybody was really receptive to the shortcut videos. So I'll be doing more of those too. Those are really easy to pop out. So those are fun videos to make. But some Maya shortcut videos, those will be coming. And then the standard stuff that I always do. My God, this is taking a while. It is, yeah, it's still doing something. It's okay. It's fine. I like seeing them on IG. Yeah. I want to post all of my videos to YouTube, but because YouTube still isn't like properly doing shorts longer than 3 or longer than a minute and a half, I can't upload them right. So yours and Fig Sisters are 2 of the few people I do. Who's Fig Sisters? Are they another 3D artist? I'm gonna look them up. Looking them up right now. USC, DreamWorks Enter. Oh, wow. Oh, they're like a traditional animator. That's cool. Hell yeah. Holy crap, they have a lot of followers. I'm following. She's an overall animation person. Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. I've been trying to follow more 2D artists because I'm trying to get back into that space too. Because it's been so long since I've been in it. It's just taking forever. We're at 64%. This is definitely the densest model I've ever made. She puts out really useful tips. No, that's cool. I followed her, so I'll be excited to see what she posts. I've been trying to find more people doing what I do, but like there's just so few of us. It sucks. It's hard to find. I've only found like 3. So dense, you need to put the dunce cap on it. Absolutely. Oh, there we go. All right, cool. So isolate. Beautiful. There's something so nice about like the curvature of spines. I don't know. I think they're cool. I promise I'm not a serial killer. All right. Do we have any distortion? We good? Everything looks fine. Yeah, all the cuts are fine. Sweet. Okay, so we're going to take that. We're going to tag it. Completed. And hide it. And that honestly takes care of a massive chunk that we were waiting for. So, I'm going to do some easy stuff real quick because I can. Let's see. Let's go select the whole model. I just want these. Give me. Get these cables out of the way. Beautiful. This stream is getting me through my panel practice. Nice to have something to chill with. It makes me really happy to know that people enjoy having it on in the background when they're working, because like I'm one of those people that like unless they're doing something that I don't have to be super involved with, I don't like watching streams. So it's cool to know that that works out well for people. Let's see. Don't bend your model or it'll give you scoliosis. I know. It might be a little bit sharp of a curve, but it looks good. That's all that matters. I tried to give it like, you know, somewhat realistic anatomy. I think I did okay. Are these too long? These aren't very long. I should be able to just cut these and stack these. I enjoy having you on in the background too. That's good. I'm glad. I'm always glad to have you here too, Z. Alright, let's go ahead and unwrap that. And lay it out. Oh, beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Alright, oops. No. Alright, so tag, completed. Hide it. Isolate. Alright, so let's get this trachea thing out of the way now. Probably should have just done these at the same time, honestly, but it's alright. He's okay. I'm going to do these from the back, though, because I don't want to see that seam. Seams on pipes are always rough. You got to figure out where your pipe's orienting to hide them. Alright. Cut. But thankfully I can get these done really quickly. It just knocks out a bunch of small pieces, and then I don't have to stress about them. Done. Tag completed. Well, that was weird. Never had that take that long before. Hide. Isolate. Okay, so I assume these 4 are the same. So let's find out if that's the case. It would be cool if it selected more than 4 of them, but I doubt it. It might, though. It seems like it's searching for more. I haven't saved this thing in a minute. Like 2 hours, too long minute. So I'm going to save it in a minute here. We're also almost out of time, so I'll probably finish up this last unwrap and then call it for the night. 6 of them. Where are the other ones? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That wasn't what I expected. But all right. Ah. Nope. Yeah, it's shifted right there. Nope. Okay. Just do that. Shouldn't really matter. Hi, Vishal. How are you? All right, we're going to cut this guy. I'm going to select it. We're going to unfold it real quick and lay it out. Just make sure there's no distortion. We're good. All right, so select all, apply to all. All right, so we'll let that apply, and then I think we're going to call it for tonight. Is it doing anything? Did it do anything? Nope. Is this the alien one? Yes. Yeah, same thing. Getting much closer to finishing it. I'm hoping I can finish it tonight after stream. But we will see. Striker will be coming back. It's just going to be a little bit... It'll probably be my, like, November stream project. I'm not putting a ton of, like, stress on that one. Can you review my portfolio once I'm uploading my works on ArtStation? I will share you once it's done. Check if it's okay. Or correct me if I need improvements. Yeah, no, absolutely. Send it to me if you want. Okay, so those are cut. Nope, still going. Oy. It's already in November. Late November. This was supposed to end in October, but this one took me longer. I'm also just like, I run out of time to work on this stuff during the day. It's annoying. I was gonna do something for Christmas, but I'm like, I don't know what I would do for Christmas that would be like fun to make. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think Halloween will be the only holiday I ever try to do like a themed build on. Snowman 2.0. Just build a beefed out like hard surface snowman. I could see it. Alright, unfold. Plop that there. Good to go. Some of those are smaller, some of them are bigger. I love that Rizom's texel density sorting is just beautiful. Alright, tag it, completed, hide it, isolate. And then I'm going to go ahead and go file and save. This is the longest I've ever spent UVing something. I want you guys to know that. Xeno in a Santa hat. Come on, it's obvious. Okay. You got me there. I might have to do that. Now make something for middle-aged women demographic beefcake Santa. It would have to be hard surface, though. I'll just make a Santa bot. Just do a Santa drone or something. Ooh, what if we did a drone that was like based around the shape of a snowflake? It'd be kind of dope, right? It'd be kind of cool. All right, that's it for that. I don't know. Maybe when we hit December, we'll talk about doing something silly. I think next year we're also going to look at hopefully doing some challenges in the Discord. I think that'd be really fun for a lot of people to get involved. So that'll be something I bring in, and we'll see if we can get some sponsors to do some like giveaways and stuff like that. So hopefully you have a lot of stuff coming in end of the year or like beginning of the next year. This year has been crazy and it's gone by quickly. So I'm trying to plan for next year so I don't have to just like jump in like I did this year. But all right, guys. So Instagram. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and end stream on Insta, and then I'll see you guys live on Monday again. Give that a second to catch up because Instagram takes forever. Xeno is like a dialogue from Breaking Bad. You, Mr. White. This is. Thank you so much. Oh, Roy, thank you for the biddies. Hard surface than those muscles, Santa turning those coals into diamonds. Hi, Cryptic, are you rigging this model? I am not rigging this model now. This one will not be rigged. Maybe sometime in the future, but not currently. All right, everybody. Thank you so much on Instagram. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. All right, so discard that video. All right, YouTube. You guys are next. I'm cutting you off. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching tonight. I appreciate y'all being here. I will see you all on Monday. I'm trying to get back into the realm of doing Mondays. It's just been real tough. Scheduling has been a nightmare. But I appreciate y'all for being here, and I will see you all live on hopefully Monday, maybe not Wednesday. But we'll see you guys later. And that one, let's see. All right, Twitch.